Mario Bautista definitely just robbed Jose Aldo. I personally think that was a pretty bad robbery there, to be fair. I thought Aldo definitely won the fight 29-28, definitely. And the reason I'm saying it's a robbery, I mean, overall 29-28, people won't say it's a robbery. But I think very clearly Aldo put in the most damage in that fight. Aldo did the damage on Mario Bautista in that fight. He did. Second and third, Aldo putting the bigger shots and putting the damaging shots on Mario Bautista. Bautista did nothing damaging whatsoever in the third round. All Bautista did in the third round was hold Jose Aldo up against the cage. That is all Mario Bautista did in the third round. And Jose Aldo, early and late on in the round, was putting together some good combinations and, did damage. Mario Bautista did 0 damage in that third round and literally did nothing to Aldo in the second round as well, because Aldo's takedown defense is too good. All Mario Bautista did was be able to hold Aldo up against the cage. Aldo could not, Bautista couldn't get Aldo down, and the ref eventually had to step in the third round as well, because bloody Mario Bautista wasn't doing anything. The ref should have stepped in again because Mario Bautista wasn't doing anything. He should have split them up again, said, you're not doing anything once again, get right back into the center, and then hopefully Aldo could have gone on and got some more combinations going. But I still think Aldo was convincing enough to get the win anyway, though. But again, the ref kind of did him a bit bad there as well. But it's like, what? I just don't get Mario Bautista's game plan. All he did was hold him up against the cage. Aldo put in the damaging shots. Aldo won basically all of the exchanges on the feet. Aldo never lost an exchange on the feet to Mario Bautista in that second and third round. Yes, Bautista probably won the first round. He did land the better shots on the feet, and did get some, and control them up against the cage. But second and third round were clearly Jose Aldo, in my opinion. They clearly were. Aldo was getting some good success behind the jab, and Aldo was mixing up his shots well. These are the notes that I took from the fight. Bautista was picking some decent, clever shots early on in the feet in round one. Bautista was picking some clever shots, landing some decent elbows, and control them up against the cage. But Aldo came on strong late, but didn't really have enough time to pick up the round. Round two, Aldo was destroying him in that round. Aldo was literally wrecking him in that round. Good knees, good work, good jabs. Aldo's jab was really starting to piece up Mario Bautista, cut him as well. And, was following that up at times with the backhand as well. Aldo was way better in that fight by far. He dominated on the feet in the second and third. In the third round, Aldo landed some good shots at the start of the round, piecing up the eye of Mario Bautista with the jab, putting the backhand in behind it as well, working the body a bit. Then Mario Bautista just got Jose Aldo, tries to take him down, but held him up against the cage. They didn't do anything. The ref had to split them up, but didn't do it a second time, even though Bautista was just doing the same thing again, which was nothing. And then, he did 0 damage. And at the end of the round, Aldo got the odd bit of some momentum going, landed some decent shots as well, did damage. And, in the end, nothing. In the end, Mario Bautista did nothing in that round and somehow still got the round, even though all he did was hold Jose Aldo up against the cage. Aldo's takedown defense is too good. It's just on a different level. And Aldo stopped every single takedown from Mario Bautista. It's not even like Mario Bautista was able to get a takedown on Jose Aldo in any of the rounds. He didn't. Bautista got no takedowns. All he did was have him up against the cage. And it should have been split up more times than what it was as well, because it was just going on for too bloody long. And Aldo put in damaging shots. Aldo was way too quick for Mario Bautista in that second and third round. And Aldo was very clearly landing some good flush jabs, good flush backhands, good flush knees, and yeah, Aldo still got robbed there. He got very bloody hard done by. Aldo was landing so many of the better shots. I feel like Aldo should have mixed in some more leg kicks, though. You never know. That could have made him a bit more convincing. But he was convincing enough, in my opinion, to get the win because his opponent, Bautista, didn't do anything. Did not do enough. Bautista had a decent first round, but didn't prove to be anything special in the first round anyway. He just had some decent momentum in that round. Other than that, he got pieced up in the second, and Aldo damaged him more in the third round. Simple as that. That is exactly what happened there. You can't get points off of doing nothing, but very clearly you can, because that's what happened there. Mario Bautista got the win, but I just think it's delusional, in my opinion, how he got the win there. I think the judges were absolutely delusional on how they've scored that fight and clearly have no idea what the criteria is on damage. And it is always damage first, but very clearly that isn't the case anymore. It only applies whenever, just whenever people feel like it. But damage is first, and yeah, Aldo won the fight. The guy still got it in him. Aldo was given a tough test in Mario Bautista where he was the underdog. And in my opinion, came through and shown he's still got a lot left in the bloody tank. Yeah, I mean, honestly, he stuffed every single takedown. Batista's wrestling literally could not phase Aldo. Aldo never gets taken down. But still, people are hyping Bautista up to be a real good high-level wrestler. But, even though, it is Jose Aldo, but still, you would have expected Bautista to show a bit more. He got all of his blade, 10 takedown stuff by Jose Aldo, easily as well. Aldo literally didn't even break a sweat defending or stuffing the takedowns of Mario Bautista in that fight. Literally didn't break a sweat while doing it. Jose Aldo just showed a different level of striking and just a different level of takedown defense in that fight, while Bautista couldn't really do anything to him whatsoever. Yeah, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Jose Aldo did not lose that fight, but yeah, there you go.